When this clicked for me, I could not unsee it. Let's talk about the 3 different paradigms of reality, because advice is not one size fits all. Reality is paradigm dependent, and depending on which reality you're in, advice could look different. The 3 different paradigms are black hole reality, the bridge phase, and white hole reality. So I talk a lot about this on my podcast, but we on Earth, we're currently operating in black hole physics. And that is not what our soul is used to. This is an inversion. What we're used to and in the other eternal realms, those operate in white hole physics. And white holes are an upward spiral of energy. It's constant expansion, it's coherence, it's full alignment with God energy, with source energy. So that's what we're used to. And we're in the process of flipping the polarity from a black hole reality to a white hole reality. And this is archetypally bringing heaven on earth. So in this process of going from a black hole reality to a white hole reality, there's also this bridge phase where you might still be operating in black hole physics, but you're awakening, you're learning, you're growing, and it's just that bridge phase. You're bridging the gap. And often, if you've had a spiritual awakening and you're on the spiritual path, you spend a lot of your time in that bridge phase. And honestly, the bridge is messy. It can be really hard. It can be confusing. And everywhere in creation, we see spirals. We're either spiraling up, we're looping and staying in the same spiral, or we're spiraling down. So when someone is living in the black hole paradigm, they are living in distortion, inversion, survival, and they're looping. And then in the bridge paradigm, you start to awaken, you start to question, you grow, you learn. And then the white hole paradigm is embodiment. You're aligning with source energy again and actually embodying it, and you're living in coherence. And depending on which paradigm you're in, the same situation can provide totally different lessons. Advice in the black hole might feel completely limiting once you're in the bridge phase. And then once you're in the white hole, advice that once made sense in the bridge might feel outdated once you're stabilized in the white hole tone. And in the white hole tone, you become a node of coherence and you generate your own stable field around you, and that is magnetic. And I talk a lot about how my podcast episodes really track my own spiral up. And when I realized there were 3 different paradigms at play here, it helped me hold so much more nuance for all of these lessons and what's going on in reality. And it made reality make so much more sense. And it helped me have framework to hold deeper nuance, because we really want to avoid duality traps. And I just think understanding these 3 different paradigm lenses helps you hold that deeper understanding, because at this point you realize some advice you once followed, once you spiral up, it's not wrong, it's just not right for the paradigm you're in. And someone else, that advice might still be terrific. Once we spiral up, we want to be going up, and then at that point, you look back at things you thought you once fully understood, and you see them from that higher octave, that higher perspective, and you see even deeper truth there. And honestly, that is so beautiful and so powerful. So the next time something doesn't resonate or you don't agree with it, don't be so quick to just say, no, you're wrong. Maybe think about it through the perspective lens of these 3 different paradigms, because maybe it's still good advice for someone in a different paradigm, but maybe you've spiraled up and you've outgrown that. And if you like this kind of content, follow me and listen to my podcast, Fem and Flow. I go into so much detail on that, and I think it's so interesting, and I think you'll like it too. Love ya.